Alright, let's start this run. So, the runs, I said. Peculiarity is quite simple to explain. I'm gonna be as soon as I can, which is right after this. Always be on C agility, which is over 70% equipment weight. And yeah, that's the thing. It makes things way harder because with that high equipment weight or low agility, whatever, the key for that I'm gonna get these armors from the thing. So the key. I'm actually gonna also do this. I'll get that just because. And the headgear, yes, I'm gonna keep the ears. I can. The key recovery is hampered a lot. And in fact, is it even faster to dash? Don't feel faster right now. Maybe it is, I don't know. Man, this is awful. As you can see, the key recovery is fucking shit. Yeah, we have Sacred Water. That's gonna be one of the main things that I'm gonna be using. Because, yes. And I also really want to... do this. Flux. Flux is gonna be super important. Even this early on. I'm gonna get just more things just because I want to get more Sacred Water and I don't remember what it is, so... Just gonna get a bunch of shit. Key recovery will never reach the max, you know, the key will never reach the max. So, I think I might go for courage more than stamina. Because courage gives me more key recovery speed, I think. More Sacred Water. The lovely thing is that since armor is basically level 1, it doesn't do a lot. Oh, what? Why didn't it... Whatever. Okay, let's go. Alright. I managed. Also, yeah, I guess, yeah, I will go for magic actually more, because then I'll have to get like a Kai, aka barrier talisman. Oh man, skill recovery hurts my soul. And that's why you should never go see agility. It sucks. It's trash. Literally one of the worst things that you can do in the entire game. Is it just me, or you fall faster? Which shouldn't be the case. Oh, come on. No, not there. I'm gonna put it, I don't even know if it's faster to dash around instead of like running around with sea agility. Feels pretty much the same. Yep. Anyone who wasn't convinced yet? Oh, fucking trash it is to be so low with agility when you're so high in equipment weight. Okay, oh, yes. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. I am definitely gonna do the dojo thing. Obviously, the dojos are not included in this kind of consideration of like sea agility only. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice refresher. Considering how here I am not heavyweight. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna do this real quick. Good. And let me remove that. You know, may as well go higher armor. Or higher defense, rather. And this is so bad. Yeah, not gonna let me do anything. Because my character is so slow. Oh, man. Bro, like, I literally cannot consume things in the way. Because they're on my fucking ass. That, for now, I'll leave that there. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, I should probably do this. I'll check what this was, because I don't remember. Oh wait, is equipment weight affecting this? Because I don't remember if it did. Doesn't look like it, but I'll have to fucking use an antidote. That was too far away. Sucks. Okay, this might be not that bad. No. Never mind. Oh man. That's kind of a challenge right there. Yeah, of course. Even though I have heavy armor, it doesn't fucking matter. Why am I falling faster? That makes zero sense. If, at least it feels like I'm falling faster. Great, lovely. think I forgot to do one thing. I'll do it after this. Fuck me, man. This is so fucking stupid. Oh, man. I'm literally dying because of the heavy weight to the poison. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, that was too late. What? Whatever. What? Yeah, let me do the thing. I forgot. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this one. I want to get a high earlier, as early as possible. Haven't done this mission in forever, or this dojo. Fucking bitch. This one is gonna be pain. Lots of pain, desune. You know, if I'm math, I'm gonna do like another dojo even. Just to have more lots. It's gonna get more things in the way. Oh yeah, that's not a good place to go. Okay, let me just get this. Oh man. Okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Like, that's the wrong number. Ah, it's okay. We'll use it for the next one. Didn't need to do anything like that, but yeah. Let's go to the dojo after this. Reset the skills real quick. I need more magic, honestly. Oh, fuck you. Bro. Like, it's impossible to get away from certain enemies. Okay. Oh, that's too light. Just making sure that I'm as ready as I can be for the bullshit. I'm gonna be really low on key for this. Jeez. This fight is literally gonna be twice as long as a normal run. Okay, before I forget, I did mess up like that. Omni Magic, reset that. Made a mistake. 1, 2, 5. Now on this shrine, I'm gonna actually level up magic right now. Because otherwise I'm gonna be fucked later on. No. That's 2 and that's 1. There we go. I'll do 2. So we'll just go. Yeah, this is good. This is good for now. Just increase later the thing. And barrier. Which I'll put here. Yo, Fitus, what is up, man? How you doing? Welcome to Pain. Pain the run. Well, I was gonna stream after dinner, but then I didn't. So I only stream in the afternoon. There wasn't enough people to do the usual hidden words or anything, but yeah, it's fine. Come on, bro. But I just had to do it today. Yesterday I did the consumables only run. Oh, no, the other way around. The no consumables run. Consumables only would be not something that I would do. I could technically do it on. I don't know if I could do it on NG Plus, but you know, if I did, it would be on NG Plus and under commission, not of my own willingness to do it for free. Is it with no items? It wasn't that bad. It was like 240 or something like that. It was quite similar to the old route in some spots. Then again, like on the old route, what I did was basically like I tried to just go with what I found, more or less, you know. Like, I didn't really look a lot on. Yeah, sea agility is actually fucking awful. Like the key region and also the fact that your movement speed, you know, like dashes are like way worse and whatnot stuff. Is so shit. Like key management is right out the window? No, not really. It's just that like it's way worse. Also, I kind of forgot to do the thing. In fact, like you really need the key management in order to do good. But it's like, I think you also consume more key. Yeah, you consume more key. You recover the key slower. Your dashes are shorter, and it's like, bro. You just finished the Elden Ring. Okay. The first thing that you should do is read the rules. Even with Kekai, it's like, bro. No, 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 Fetus, no. If you want to request one in specific, you will have to commission it through Coffee, or I mean, if you want to just say it, but yeah. I'm just expressing how bad it is. Okay. So we're gonna get more barrier. Yes. That's good. I'm gonna not slot in the quick Everybody got this a prize? Depends. For this? Yes. I mean, if you want to discuss the price, you can discuss it if you want. But, you know, make sure to read the things on Coffee first, just to get a better idea of how it would work. Like, I really need Barrier, man, for this. This without Barrier Talisman would be so fucking trash. Like, then again, like, I can just go Yokai shit, but I need to get there first. Oh fuck, that's terrible. Oh, okay, that's good. No armor, no melee, weapon run. Yeah, that's definitely something that I would not do for nothing. Let's see. No, the no armor thing is honestly, it's not a big deal. It's more like a meme thing than anything. No melee weapon, that's a different thing. It would basically do like fist only. That's pretty much what you're asking. Yeah, okay, one moment. Commissions, story, me run, playthrough, challenge run, no. So it'd definitely be on the challenged run, but it will be more than that. Like if I remember correctly, because the thing is, I haven't checked that in forever. I did make some kind of like modifiers to the commissions things. So I think those modifiers can tell more info. Okay, see you in a bit. It is, I don't really want to use ninjutsu at all, but you know, I guess I would kind of be forced to do the ninjutsu route. I guess. Because buffs like the PDT, Water, Talisman would be literally unusable. Okay, opens up, update it. I mean, if you guys really want to like commission some, like, you know, I'll definitely do that. You can also commission like tutorials or, you know, help, stuff like that, you know, if you're interested. You know, everything is on the coffee page and the commissions page of that. Okay, for now. Yeah, for now I think I'll not level up more magic. Fucking bitch. Feel like that never happens in an actual run. Because I always manage to get away fast. Okay, let's go with courage first. Get recovery speed. Seems a bit more important this time. We also do this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that later if you remind me. Tell me on Discord. Tell me to do it on Discord. That way I can actually see it. Fuck you. Bitch. Like even in the fights where you're mostly doing like yokai shift stuff, just the setup is affected by that quite a lot, and it makes things quite fucking awful. Oh man. I mean, yes, I am. I am the one and only mod for the Nioh 2 speedrun leaderboards. Actually, Simo wasn't interested in moderating the Nioh 2 leaderboards. I bend the bar. Rule number 1. Also, I don't have a lot of patience. Did you play Stranger of Paradise? I'll be willing to play Stranger of Paradise for like 30, I guess. Because the thing is, like, what I was thinking is like to wait for it to drop, for the price to drop below 40. So yeah, then with 30 it will be the difference. If you really want me to. Oh, come on. Man, this is awful. Okay, I really need to do this. Oh man. Sea Agility is such a fucking clown fiesta. Like, even with the Barret Talisman, it's still so much worse than just regular Sea Agility without it. Like, not even kidding. Did I say C? A. Agility, without it. Because if it was only the key recovery, then it would be that bad, you know, you just put Kekai. But bro, the key consumption, the speed, the movement speed, oh. A troll game. Oh. Just make sure to comment to me about it before, just in case, you know. Okay, yeah, we'll just do like that. Still not increasing my stamina, but I think I'll increase my stamina until Chrono Cross by any chance? I have not played it. I don't know if I would hate it or not, but I don't think so. Also, I messed up. It's okay, I'll just change it later. Like, if I like Dragon Quest, do you think I would hate Chrono Cross? I don't think so. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't know enough about that game. I mean, if you really want to, go ahead. Would appreciate it. You know, I've always been passionate about gaining money. Or, you know, getting things for free. So, either way, it works. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna enjoy every fucking game just because it's free, right? Like, there's a ton of games that I never play, even if they are free, but... yeah. Okay. So this next fight is gonna be more... You know, it's gonna be harder. Because in this next fight, I don't... At least in theory, I don't use Yokai Shift. This is so... key fucking usage. Well, I mean, I like some JRPGs more than others. Like, for example, I like Dragon Quest 8 way more than Final Fantasy 10, right? You know, also Dragon Quest 11 more than 10, or any other Final Fantasy game, or whatever. I was turned off by... yeah, I'm turned off by PS1 games overall. It's just... they are kind of weird feeling. Also, I hope you're taking into account the platform thing. If there's a PC port of an old game, then I'll definitely be able to play it. But wow, yeah. Okay, on heavyweight, that strat doesn't work for that. Fuck me, man. Yep. Me too. Me too. Bro, like... ugh. Okay, let's go. No, actually, there's no point in going for skill right now. I mean, yes, there is a point with the key pulse thing. But I'll just go on until 10. And now I'll just go stamina. Because the thing is, like, the point of leveling up a skill to 12 was because of the armor. And I'm not gonna be able to use that armor. During the emotes, I see. Hello? So there's no point on leveling up that. Well, that was great. Man, Clonoa 3 could be really good, or it could be a disaster. I feel like. By that, what I mean is that it could use a lot of things that are newer, you know. To make the games look even better and, you know, be more up to date, right? But at the same time, you could also kill it in the way of changing it too much, changing the formula too much, you know? This is... like, the key usage is the big issue right now, I think. Key usage is killing me, man. 3D open world like Mario 64. The thing is, in my eyes, in terms of like a numerical or like an actual Klonoa main game, I mean both of them have been the same way, like 2.5D. So changing it to open world, unless they can somehow make it still 2.5D, then would it be Klonoa? For now, my answer would be no. Like, it wouldn't be the same concept. Just to evolve to be a different concept altogether. But I don't think... I don't think I need to worry too much about it, honestly. Bro. Key usage. Bro, like... Oh, man. For the collectibles origin or whatever to be used for something more than just ice core. Well, in Klonoa 2, you had to get the Dreamstones, like 150 for each level, in order to unlock an extra an extra level, an extra mission or whatever. And if you also did the other collectibles, you would be able to get yet another level, or like challenge levels. I don't think Klonoa 1 had any kind of like other collectibles besides the Dreamstones. I'm not sure, honestly. I mostly just know about Klonoa 2. I do know a little bit of Klonoa 1, but not a whole lot. Oh, this is gonna be super fucking pain. I'm gonna assume that the usual setup does not work. Hey, bound user. Except you're not bound. Nioh 2 from Nioh 1. I enjoyed quite a lot more, actually. Like, the new mechanics make it so much more complete, and it's way better balanced overall. It just feels way better in general. Some stuff might have gotten slightly worse, but overall it's just an improvement on almost every aspect. Also, playing as a character that you want instead of just William is a nice plus. Yeah, let me just use one of this. Tomba. I know, like, that's funny because I know someone who has run both Tomba and Klonoa 1. I don't know if you know about Elsith. Okay. Now, the good thing about leveling up stamina is that I'm gonna get more special effects from the heavy armors. The bad thing about it, I don't think it was on GDQ. No, I think the only people who have run Klonoa on GDQ have been like was it Textera or something like that? I don't know. I think he also run like Ryman, the one that I just mentioned. But you know, I'll say that I don't think he ran on GDQ. I have not seen the Tomba run. Like I most that I know is just that it's like a PS1 game, and you know, on that DLC run it. Okay. We're good. Never mind. He's an asshole. The moment when you forget that he's an asshole and the game just is nice enough to remember you about it. Yeah. Game's so nice, reminding me how massive a piece of shit this guy is. Thank you, Nioh, too. Oh, come on. C, agility is pain. So for our I don't know. The way I see the run right now, it's pretty much twice as long. So, I mean, it's not really twice as long right now. It's a bit less than that. So it's probably gonna be 3 hours something, but I think it should be sub 4 hours. I don't know, depending on how bad it gets. Also, yeah, I don't have the yokai ship right now because he just destroyed me through it. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. No, no. I accidentally triggered photo mode. Ah, man. What is it? There's a dent in my armor a little bit. As long as it's C agility, it is fine. Hammer? No, it's more like the axe. But they didn't have a good axe. So hammer it is. Okay, I got hit twice. Heavy armor, by the way. So useful. I feel like the heavy armor just makes me more vulnerable. I swear. Like key usage apart. Also, I still don't understand why my character falls faster on heavy armor. Like when it's heavy, like it doesn't make any fucking sense. It should fall at the same fucking speed. I mean, it's so light, my character, in general, that the wind resistance is playing a big part. Then that would kind of explain it, I guess. But you know, as far as I know, my character is not made of paper, so that shouldn't be the case. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Man, that was fucking trash. Well, it's both the damage and the key damage. He just has really good base moveset in terms of damage, key damage. And Heaven on Earth is also really fucking good for both of them as well. Satanic Strength is really fucking good. Like Mad Spinner in the correct setting is really fucking good. Rumbling Earth is really good for key damage and setups. He just has everything that you want. The only bad thing about it is that it's a bit too slow on some bosses. So on those other bosses, that is a bit too slow for. Then I go with sword. So that's why I learned later a bit of sword skills. Reaper just doesn't do enough damage. And keep in mind that as opposed to Nioh 1, when you proc Confusion, unless you're doing like, again, like things like feathers, like it's just not enough to just proc Confusion once. You need to do more than that. Fuck off. They never follow me this far. Of course they do that now because C agility. For fucking great thing to do. Yeah, let's just go with heavyweight. It'll be fun, they said. Well, it's not that it's very weak. It's just that in Nioh 1 it was absolutely fucking overpowered. And now it's not. Yeah, you thought, bitch. Like, it's still really good, but it's not good enough for the speedrun. We just depend on that. Okay, I'm gonna do... Yes, I'm gonna do the old strats for this. Or, you know, the old route, I guess I would say. This fucking ammo. Of course, it's one of them. Okay. Oh, did I cancel chest? The same thing I cancelled everything else. The same way, I mean. Did you not notice the cancels? It's only on Nioh 2, by the way. Don't try it on Nioh 1 because it's not gonna work. Just a heads up. It just works a bit differently, and that's why it works here and not in Nioh 1. Great. Yeah, but the dodge cancel or dash cancel or whatever. It's not the same thing. But basically, like, you do an attack, okay, and you start interacting, and before the action is complete, and you still have the keep pulse window, then you just keep pulse, and it will cancel the animation. It will get you out of the animation. It doesn't work on doors with the bar, you know, with a wooden bar. For whatever reason, it's just different, that interaction. Oh man. The good thing is that once I... like, now I get, like, movement speed up, thanks to Kasha. So I can speed up this a little bit. This run. No. No, it didn't count as a whistle. It counted as opening it. But the thing is, I cancelled it before I got staggered. And cancelled and got away before I get staggered. So it literally was the opening animation that is supposed to stagger you. But since I cancelled it and I got away, I didn't get staggered. That's what happens. That's why it laughed. Even though it, you know, I didn't die. Alright, I died now, but even though I didn't get hit by his thing. But you know, since you're supposed to, the mimic doesn't know. It doesn't know that I laugh. It's unbeknownst. No, it took the same, like, it was exactly the same animation as when it staggers you when you try to open it. It's the exact same animation. Okay, so here's the thing. I have more stamina. So I need to get heavier again. I think I should... At some point, I kind of need to stop leveling up stamina, I think. Just as a precautionary thing, I think I should do some courage, since, you know, courage gives me more key recovery. That would be a good idea. Do not kill me, you fuckers. Thank you. No, it doesn't matter if they kill me or not. But yeah, I can just do that. Ugh, just kill me. Kill me! Thank you. Man. Well, I don't know how heavy it was, because honestly, heavy... The only time that I played with heavy armor was in the, you know, excluding the meme shenanigans on Nioh 2 runs, was on the pre-alpha of Nioh 1. Because I didn't realize that equipment weight was a thing until later. Because, you know, it's like I was thinking like, oh, I'm not getting any kind of like equipment weight, or when I put on the weapons or whatnot, then there's no equipment weight. But it turns out there was. We all fell for that. Yeah, back when it was like the Souls-like trap, right? You think it's a Souls-like, and then you realize that it's not. But until you do, you're like just having the wrong mindset, so to speak, right? Man, this is so trash. Okay, whatever, bro. Man. The key usage in this is so fucking ridiculous. But yeah, C agility is a no-go, man. You can go B agility, you know, you're gonna lose up a bit of movement and all that stuff, but you know, it's not too bad. It's still pretty decent. But C agility is almost unplayable, man. It's just shooting yourself in the fucking foot every fucking 5 seconds. Basically, it's just pain. Honestly, I think the key usage is a way worse thing. You know, way worse complication than the key recovery here. God, slapper. I forgot. So you turn off autocorrect. There's gotta be some settings for that in your keyboard. When I say your keyboard, I mean if you're playing, if you're not playing, if you're typing on mobile on your keyboard. If it's on PC, there's gotta be some other setting that I don't know what it is. I don't remember. Honestly, like I only see, like, for people who actually use autocorrect, I don't get it. Like, for me, it's always been more of a pain than any kind of help. Well, I think so. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, I guess it depends on what your Using, I think Word has autocorrect if you enabled it. But yeah, it's mainly just font things. Okay, this fight might be really bad. Okay. That's not good. But it is fine. Okay, come on, recover. Recover. Okay, good. We're good. See, like, I'm keeping up the pace a bit more right now because I have all this barrier and whatnot. Like, without barrier, talisman, this run will be like a fucking nightmare, honestly. Right now it's just annoying as fuck. Nice. Congrats on getting away from the autocorrect dictatorship, I guess. Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Not fast enough to go through that. You never type in Norwegian anyways. Yeah, I barely ever type in Spanish. Like, I mean, I do, but I type in English way more. Hey Alex, so I thought about it, but honestly, it's not my game. It's not my game. I just can't. I got tired of that game in like 100 hours. And in this game, in comparison, I can play it for thousands of hours. Madre es un pollo. That means your mother is a rooster, or is a chicken. Yeah, I guess it would be more chicken. Like a rooster would be gallo. Yeah. But the thing is, like, chicken can mean either pollo or gallina. And when you say gallina, what you mean is, like, you know, like when you chicken out and whatnot, like you're a coward, right? But pollo is not that. Pollo is like the fried chicken, right? The one that you eat, not the gallina. Okay. The worst thing about this mission is that I had to use more Amrita items, but honestly, it might not be a big issue. I can recover them now. So I think we're fine. So yeah, I wish the game was enjoyable enough for me that I would actually want to speedrun it. But man, it's too. I don't know. In my point of view, it's like 2 gens behind in terms of combat, or you know, gameplay. I can't really. Wow. I literally got shut down in fucking Chinatown. That was something. But yeah, like, I was expecting a bigger evolution on the combat rather than just adding some gimmicks like jumping and maybe improving the weapon art, and that's it. Like, in terms of combat, it's just not enough of an upgrade for me. Especially considering how the bosses have actually gotten much faster. Like, balance-wise, in the game is just really fucking in a really fucking bad state, honestly. Yeah, this is terrible. Can finish. Well, I did finish it, but I didn't do literally everything. I did skip, like, basically, I did the main game and all the things that I found in the midway. Then I did some more hours, like, I don't know, 10 plus hours more than that. And what I did in those was like fighting all the, you know, like Melina and Moch and all that stuff. And stuff that I didn't, you know, manage to find before finishing the game. But then I was just, I don't know, I was just doing whatever, and I got to the stupid dragon, plus C whatever. And honestly, between me tired from the day already, and tired from the game, and the fucking garbage bosses that the game can't have, I just thought that it was enough. I had seen enough, so I just stopped and I didn't play anymore. That was annoying. Well, the thing is, the simpler that you do things, the easier it is for people to actually play it. Even if it's like really bad or really out of date, since it's so simple, lots of people can just start playing it, and yeah, just roll with it. I've never been much of a simplicity guy. I always liked things that are more complex. But yeah, it was fine 2 generations ago, and with Bloodborne it was a good step forward, you know, into the newer generation, you know, last generation before this one. But then they devolved. I mean, they did Sekiro, which was good, you know. It just had another issues besides the combat. Although I would say that only having one attack button was not a great idea. But then they just didn't really progress enough, in my point of view. Strongest. Is the strongest for the purposes of new game runs. Also, hi, rule number 1. Thank you very much. You can do exclamation mark rules or exclamation mark R1. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, fuck. That was terrible. Well, the thing is, like, they might be... They both might be... They both may be action RPGs, but they are very, very different. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would call it a good introduction. I think you're better off as... In terms of introduction, I think you're better off with Devil May Cry. or Kingdom Hearts 2 even. than with Dark Souls. For this kind of game. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's what I was saying earlier. It's the classical Souls-like trap, right? You play a game because you've been told it's a Souls-like, but then when you actually get on with it, it is not. And that might be a good surprise for you, like in my case. Or that might be a non-pleasant surprise because you were not expecting to have like a complex system with the combat and all that stuff, and you were expecting more like, you know, like a Souls-like, right? So it really depends on what you want to have in a game. Like when I got into the Souls games, which is my first one was Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna be using this for this. The thing was that how can I say this? I enjoyed it because it was something different. It was something that it was an action RPG. It was hard. It was a new experience that allowed me to do many things in a way that I enjoyed, all that stuff. It was clunky, you know, it was kind of clunky, kind of sluggish, you know. But you know, it was a really good start. Then after that came Bloodborne, and with Bloodborne, I really liked the combat system and all that stuff. It was really good and engaging. Then came Dark Souls 3, and honestly, this is before Nioh. This is pre-Nioh. With DS3, I was already a bit disappointed because they went backwards with the combat. Like, yeah, it's different. It's not like a Bloodborne 2, right? It's supposed to be like a Dark Souls 3, not Bloodborne 2. But still, I thought that they lost an opportunity to advance the combat more. And I felt like they went a bit backwards in several ways. And then after that, with 2017, Nioh 1 came out, and you know, at first with the pre-alpha, it was I guess the pre-alpha was 2016 already. I mean, still, you know, like I took it as a Souls-like at first. Okay, this is gonna be impossible because you know it was promoted as one, right? It was announced as one, all the stuff. Which, you know, worked well for the introduction, right? Like you were saying. But then on the beta, especially, like at the end of the pre-alpha, I gave it one last try, and I did the first mission, all the stuff, because I was starting to understand the game a little bit. But then on the beta, it was starting to actually click, and yeah, like from there, like it was just a progress, and then I started messing around with combos and way to do things, and eventually, yeah, like it's a game that requires you to adapt way more, like to the combat. It's not something that you learn in a day, unless you have experienced like similar, you know, complex, you know, games with complex combat, stuff like that. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna have to do this, man. Man. Man, some fights are gonna be actually super fucking trash. And yeah, after that, like, my perspective on the Souls games got worse. Because I was thinking, yeah, their combat system is, like, actually fucking trash. I'm not gonna bother, like, going to the skip, because I'm already consuming a lot of things. And then people were... I don't know when this was originally, like exactly. I think it was pre-Nioh 2 when I started, maybe? I don't know. I think so. I started playing Demon Souls as well. And honestly... it was such a downgrade even compared to like other Souls games. It was just fucking... It was a really bad experience because design wise, like this also came up with the thing about me studying programming and all that stuff. So like I also started like thinking about game design and all that stuff, and it made me realize I don't know, it made me a bit more how is it? I started C Sharp because it was like with Unity and whatnot, but yeah. Let me actually do a few things before I continue because I'm just getting a bit. Do that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it made me more how you say it? Not a skeptic, but made me have a more criticizing point of view towards the games that I was playing. I think. I mean, it's also like the experience of like playing different games, all that stuff, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think after Bloodborne, they got too lazy with the combat system. That's my point of view. Actually, no. No, I don't want that off. I don't want the masterful the damage boost stamina on that. This is gonna make it unplayable. I'm gonna consume way too much key. Yeah, self-learning programming or coding languages, not a great idea. You can do it, but I'm not. I wouldn't say it's a good idea. You know, I like Sekiro overall. It had really good ideas. It's just it was lackluster on center point of views. Oh yeah, definitely. If you like actual like good combat systems, picking this over Elden Ring is definitely a good decision. Man. My key, man. My key. What is it? Oh, that's too early. Okay, let's not get ahead of myself. Okay, let's go. Yeah, as long as you're not doing C agility, that is correct. Jaded. But yeah, like I said, like I don't think they were making bad combat or anything like that, or specifically bad combat or rotate combat back in the DS2 and actually Bloodborne and before era. But afterwards, I do think so. I do think so. I mean, I've done worse things, evolving fetus. There's 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 a lot of things that you can get away with doing in this game if you know what you're doing. It starts being very, very painful once you actually start adding up conditions that are like really like as long as it's only one thing, I think I can just manage. The issue is when you start stacking really hard things on top of each other, I think. Yeah, what is up, Tony? How are you doing? Yeah, that's a good idea. I always prefer A agility, but going B agility is not bad. Oh, come on. How are you doing, Tony? Just woke up. I'm doing alright. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. It's fine. I'm trying to do something, but it just doesn't let me. Okay, whatever. That was very slow, but it's fine. Oh, I mean, he's referring to your character level, not the mission. I'm pretty sure. $112. I'm not even gonna reach that in the whole run. Oh, okay. I think I'm better off like not having this at all. Fist build? You mean like the fist weapon or without weapons? Because, you know, like, if there's one thing that I didn't like about the fists as a weapon, is the name. Because the thing is, like, when they were actually talking about it the first time before they released them, when they were showing off the weapon, they were talking about Tekko, which is the name for it in Japanese, right? And it's kind of weird for me for them to decide that the name outside of Japan, or outside of that, would be this instead of just claws or Tekko. Because, like... Oh, fuck. Like, we already have the name of, like, Kusarigama, for example, right? Or Tonfa. So, why not just call them Tekko? You know? Get people more familiar with more weapons. So, like, the thing is... Calling them fists, it just makes it a bit more confusing for people, in my opinion. You're with you. Rule number 1, rule number 5. If you follow the rules, you wouldn't need to ask. By the way, if you just remind me after this mission to do the thing. I will know what to do. Also, if you can do exclamation mark R5, that'll be great as well. I'm pretty sure it was R5. Sometimes I confuse the numbers. Yes, there we go. Thank you, Futus. Oh. I wonder if I'm... Yeah, it's probably better to not do that. Man. This fight is gonna be a bit more painful. Well, all the fights are gonna be a bit more painful, but... like, I'm not sure if I should use Match Spinner at all with this. Like, the key consumption is so big that it doesn't feel very worthwhile. Oh yeah, Lady Sakabe is never fun, but you know, it's mostly okay. It's not a super big deal. Yeah. Most definitely. It is. It's gonna make some fights, especially in the DLC, very fucking bad. Yeah. Like for example, to not go much further. The fight with what's a drop? Oh, it's the waifu TGG. It's just some whip shit that I like. So I added it. Actually, Anoop, can you do me a favor and do exclamation mark check hunt? So he can get a better idea. And, you know, then also the quick start and all that stuff, I guess, will be also helpful. But, I switched to that when I didn't need to, but it's fine. Well, I didn't miss it. It wasn't me. Oh, was it? How was the song? Like, it wasn't me. Ah, how was the song? Thanks for the GGs, Tony. Oh. That axe was not better. What was the author? It wasn't Nelly, right? I don't know. There's a song called "It Wasn't Me." But I forgot the author. How the song went. No. Nelly Furtado? No. Definitely not. It was something like... How painful is fat hitting? Very. And you know what? It's not only Hidden Oji. not only the character that got some weight on. I think I might relax a bit on the streaming times. I'm gonna do more exercise because I got more massive. I have some extra mass that I would like to at least convert into muscle mass. Yeah. I'm getting a bit too thick. It is not my goal to do that. So basically, I used to weight like last time that I weighed myself, it was like what 75 kilos. It was mostly muscle mass, not a whole lot of what is it called, of fat. But now I had less time to exercise. I got a bit lazier, yes, and all that stuff. And I kind of didn't watch out on my diet too much either. So I got 82 kilos right now. So my idea is to definitely try to exclude as much as possible bad food and definitely exercise. I think I'm gonna try doing it daily, starting tomorrow. But you know, we'll see. This is not so easy. When I say daily, it's like besides when I have tennis. So basically, it will be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I might go back to just only streaming on the weekends. When it's exercise. 10 days of exercise. I mean, it depends. It depends on how I feel. My idea is to, like, the thing is, on Tuesday and Thursday I have tennis, which is also exercise, but it's not the same kind of exercise, so it's completely fine. And maybe I should just do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday instead. I don't know. We'll see, but I want to do as much exercise as I can without it being overdoing it. Because I'm definitely not comfy being on the heavier side. And it's also drawing me down for them in tennis, so... Man, this is gonna be painful. But yeah, thankfully tomorrow I still have time, because we don't resume classes until Tuesday. So I can definitely do some exercise tomorrow. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do some quick fingers. Come on. Yeah, so... no, not really. Not really, Fetus. I use it on... What the fuck was that? Later. Like, I stick with... I equip it on Tatarimoke, but I don't really use Feral until, like... Asai Megamasa, really. And even then I don't really use it much. Oh yeah, the thing. Thank you, Tony. Okay, I think it should have worked. And now I'm gonna do the other thing. Let's see if it works. Shaggy, yes. That was the one. It was something like Aggie. Well, there are several factors to that, Fetus. There are several factors. One of them is Maeda Clan, which boosts the, not boosts. It just makes you give a weakness to enemies that you grapple. Okay, a 100% weakness. Yeah. Yeah, wait, I get what you mean, Tony. Don't worry. I won't overexert myself. I'm too lazy. Join clans without being online? No, but you are still in the clan when you're offline. On all your characters. Have you not... Wait, Fetus. In the Nioh 1 speedruns, are you in Shima clan? Because you kind of want to. It's not only allowed, it is recommended. Didn't you see my conversation with Baited? Like the comber in the Discord about it? About the clans stuff? It's on speedrunning on my Discord, in the speedrunning channel. No, trust me. For Nioh 1, you definitely want to be in Shima clan. No problem. That might explain why you're having trouble in some parts, by the way. Yeah, it could be. Like, I don't know exactly where your runs are falling apart a little bit, but it is a very possible thing. But the clan is very important. I mean, technically we could actually do some clan-less runs, but I don't know. I don't think it's interesting enough. He's just making things slower for not much of a reason. It just doesn't really add you much to the run at all. It just makes it slower. It's not like level 1, for example, right? Yeah, by the way, DLC time. Oh, by the way, after this run, do you guys prefer to do anything specific? Like, you know, we could do some party games. I don't know, like for example, I've only played golf with your friends once. If you guys want to play that, we could also play that. But you know, there's also obviously Drawy, Hidden Words, Scribble. What is it called? What is it called? Gartic Phone. Benkei? Benkei. Low level is probably not gonna be fun. Honestly, Benkei is fine. The big issue is the key usage right now. Honestly, this is harder than level 1, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. I kind of want to do level 1 again, but I don't know. I mean, I could also do a regular run, trying to get the sub 2-hour run, right? Could also do that. It was a ripoff. Yeah, I think honestly, I'm gonna go 20 hard as well. Okay, let's see. Planning stop. I'm gonna actually get... No. There. There we go, that's better. Because I'm not gonna use lightning anymore. Honestly, I'm actually gonna do this as well, just because I can. Yeah, so fusion. Just make it a bit stronger. Get to Rakami, make it a bit stronger. Normally, I don't think it is worth it. I used to do it in runs, but I don't think it's strong enough for it to be worth in runs anymore. But you know, for this run, anything helps. Nene Slayer. Yeah, it's a bit RNG heavy, Fetus. Normally you're supposed to not get it. But depending on the setup, you're supposed to be able to. Can't believe I failed to get a dodge. Like, what? One thing that can happen. Okay, so the thing is, if I remember correctly, if you use the what is it called? Come on, let's go. I'll tell you in a moment. Just give me a second. No, not Super Scroll. No, I'm not talking about anything, any ninjutsu here. We don't use that in the run. Fuck, that's not good. The Guardian Spirit Talisman. Through wall? No, not through wall. On the bridge. On the bridge. Like the kata through the wall is just another tech. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one on the bridge right before the shrine. If you use that, is it should make it more likely for you to actually get the shrine. Okay, that was super sketchy. The key usage is so fucking big. What's this set? The thing is, you can also get different results with that. Like, ideally, you would make the ninja fall, but it's quite likely that you'll just interrupt it all of it. But you know, the good result is to make it fall. Nioh locks and secret brushes. Mainly. If I remember correctly, that's all the one there. Maybe there's something else, but I mean, before that, before the drop after the shrine, you want to get the bullets as well, of course, but yeah, it made me think about the drop, so I was kind of thinking about that only. Come on, do it. Let's go. That's a good one. That's a good setup. Good timing and everything. So yeah, what I was saying earlier, what do you guys prefer? You guys want me to do like a regular run? You know, try to get a good run going? You know, maybe that's up to. Or maybe we should play some party games, like ones that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, Corby. Yes, agility C. Feels okay, man. Pretty much. At least for the purposes of the run, yes. New meta. Sure. Gaki best score. Sure. So yeah, what I was saying, like I can go for a burn soldier is good, but not for damage. So it's not really useful in the speedrun. Like the thing is, the most important things in the speedrun in terms of like soul cores are 3 things: 1, damage; 2, key damage; 3, element. And yeah, the passives of Kasha are really good. Like Kasha, literally the only bad thing about Kasha is that it has a long casting animation. That's it. That's the only bad thing about it. The rest is fucking godlike. Well, I guess sometimes he betrays you a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. Well, it's not only healing; it's also the movement speed up. Right now, I'm moving faster than I would normally. I mean, not really if you're comparing to A agility, but yes, if you're comparing it to C agility, which is the one that I am. But honestly, Kasha sets just good, very good setups of confusion. It heals you. It gives you a speed buff. It is so fucking good. It is. And Yatsu no Kami does a lot of red key damage. And damage as well. Like when you look at, like, when I get to at the end of the run, especially, look at the damage that I do to Nightmare Bringer when he's like on red key with a Yatsu no Kami. It's pretty fucking insane damage. Yeah, I kind of thought I'm probably gonna die on my way to the Nexus Shrine, because even with A agility, I get hit often in this place. So with C agility, it's almost guaranteed that I'm gonna get hit. So it's gonna be very hairy situation. And yeah, Kasha sometimes just bounces off, and sometimes, like, I would say it's mostly not that good against humans, because the moment that they block, Kasha just bounces off. And yeah, if you're fighting right next to oh come, yeah, that's, I cannot do the same things that I normally do. Only passive moment? Really? Like, Kasha is a beast for confusion setups. He's an absolute beast for confusion. So 3 hour? I'm not sure, man. Some fights really want me to use like well, rather, like on some fights, normally match spinner is very useful, and in this, with this agility, match spinner is kind of like really bad. So I'm not sure how some fights are gonna play. Like, I'm worried about Tateboshi, honestly. Tateboshi might be really fucking bad. Yep. I cannot get the vantage start. That's great. At least I was able to do that. I thought he was gonna whiff. I thought he was gonna whiff. Wanted to save my key by not doing anything. Until then keep pulsing on or not, but yeah. Ah man. How am I gonna do this? But the big issue here is that I cannot start well. Like the character is too slow. I'm not sure. But I cannot approach him like I normally do. I wanted to test that just in case, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to approach this a bit differently. I'm gonna try something weird. Let's see if this works. No, that worked. Oh, come on, don't do that bullshit. Good dude, I don't know. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Can you do something that I can punish? Guess not. Another great day, boys. Insert "it was a good day" from Ice Cube here. Oh no. Man! I would have thought that the biggest hurdle here would be the movement. I don't know. I could check, I guess. How much taken? Melee damage. Heroic Raging Bull. But the thing is, I don't know how many I have. Toughness, raw power, equal ability, damage brute. Benkei. I could try. I could try going Benkei. So what do I have here? 4 pieces. Toughness, raw power damage. Roar is not doing anything. It's literally the same as nothing. So that's not very useful. Melee damage. If I have more Raging Bull. Whatever. Let's just go with this for now. Raw power is a skill that I don't have. And even if I hide it, I wouldn't be using it. Okay, that's good. Having extra toughness is also pretty good, honestly. Oh, fuck me. Come on, go! Oh, fuck, too early. Fucking adrenaline made me fucking mistime that. Stupid adrenaline. Fucking asshole. What am I doing? Just die. I say die. Thank you. I almost fucked up big time, man. Well, I did fuck up big time, but I didn't get too much punishment from it. Ah, man. Ah, that was so fucking bad at the end. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah. Ah. Imagine like someone who's playing this casually for the first time and says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with a heavy armor build." As a first playthrough, man, that must be insanely painful. You need to imagine it. You did that? No way you did that. Oh, one of your friends. Oh, okay, I see. So one of your friends was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this." It's like, bro, what are you doing? Other people definitely did. Man, imagine like handicapping yourself so hard. Honestly, glass cannon in Nioh games, it is so much more viable. It's actually pretty decent, I would say. Yeah. That was Yorimitsu, by the way. Smiley face. Okay, let me see. What is this? Dual sword, secret. Yeah, I'm not gonna be. Oh, key recovery speed is good though. 4 pieces. 2, 3. Of course. Constitution. Use it soonest to. Let me go by weight. There we go. Yoshia. I don't know, I think going by weight is not super good. Raging Bull, melee damage. Do I have any other Raging Bull? I don't have anything, man. Can the Hayabusa built in Nioh 1 be considered class cannon? I guess if you die super easily. A weapon for second slot? I have sword and axe. I use both of them. Especially for this. No room for Benkei. I mean, if Benkei did gave me a good corruption-based axe, then maybe. But I don't remember if that's the case or not. No, I don't think so. No. Beatus is a cheater. Okay, and more people notes. Man, I can't wait for the new emotes. Because they're gonna be dropping soon-ish. I sort of like it makes no sense that you fall faster when you have more weight. It makes zero sense. Okay, let's see. I don't have 2 purity shots, but it should be okay. No. Bro, physics. Physics 101, man. Objects of different weight, but the same size. Or, yeah, with basically, like, it doesn't matter your weight in terms of falling speed. What matters is the... If there's air resistance, then there's a different... You're not the physicist, but you don't need to. I'm not the physicist either. You just need to know a little bit. Enough. You know. It is really basic physics. Oh, come on. Have you ever seen the dropping a feather and a hammer at the same time, at the same height in a vacuum? Have you seen that? Acceleration can change top speed. No, you're wrong there. The only thing that can make it so you fall faster or slower is air resistance. Yes, of course, obviously. If air resistance is not big enough, meaning like if there's air and you don't weight like the same like as a feather or whatever, like you weight like super fucking well, like you're not gonna notice the air resistance. Like it's not gonna slow you down enough to notice it. So you're basically left with your weight, and weight does not have any kind of relevance towards the acceleration. The acceleration in Earth's gravity is 9.8 newtons per second. Squared. Yes, squared. Dude, this reminds me a lot about that one video, like the... What's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Have you seen that one? It's not the reaction has opposite equal reaction. Yes. What is that left side? That's Newton's second law, right? Yeah, I think that was the second law. Third? Okay. Which one was the second one? Because I always confuse the second and the third one. I don't know, I'm good at like knowing all the concepts and whatnot, but not. Oh, inertia. Thank you, left side. Anyways. Let's see how the kitty goes. Outlaw. Police. I think I forgot to do the thing. Oh, fuck. Do you know why icebergs float? Ah, I see. Buoyancy. Water density. Okay. Can you elaborate a bit further? Not because you're wrong, just because, like, I mean, you're right, but I kind of want bigger explanation. You know, something that makes me think that you actually know what you're talking about. Kind of thing. Yeah, I guess I'll say it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop you there. Evolving fetus. Because, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so water, H2O, you know, 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. The hydrogen oxide, right? Gets its biggest you know, its most density of 1 kilogram per liter at 4 degrees Celsius, or 277 Kelvin. And then from there onwards, before it gets to the freezing temperature, which is 0 Celsius obviously, of 273 Kelvin. Oh, come on. It decreases its density by a 10% or so. I mean, it's not because there's oxygen in the eyes, though. And also, it's not oxygen; it would be air. But sure, air can be, you know, air has more things than oxygen. Anyways, the 10%. Air is not oxygen. Air has oxygen, but it's not oxygen. It's like saying Catalonia is Spain. Catalonia is in Spain, but it's not in Spain. Air has nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, argon, and some other stuff as well. Okay, now I know that I should probably not talk with about science with fetus. Any kind. What I was... Oh yeah, I was talking about the density of water and ice and whatnot. So... Well, it is your fault that science doesn't interest you. For me, it's one of the most interesting things. And important things, so... Like, without science, obviously, I don't need to say it, but, you know, I'll say it anyways. Without science, you wouldn't be playing games. Or having computers, or having internet, or anything. Wow, nice hyper armor. What does interest you? It is... I mean, it's kind of funny because your name is basically science, but then well, what I mean to say is that when you say it's not my fault since science never interests you, I mean, I'm not saying that you should be interested in science 100%, but you cannot say like, oh yeah, it's not my fault, it has never interested me. Like, what you're talking about. It's like saying, oh yeah, it's not my fault that just say something that is completely untrue, but you know, it's not my fault that I'm bad at serving in tennis. It has never interested me. Yes, it is your fault. If you're playing tennis and you don't practice the service, like, and you are not good at it just because you're not interested in it, it is your fault. You just didn't do the thing they were supposed to do. Is it better when you're interested? Of course. Can you say that it is not your fault? No. You know what? Do you get what I mean? You know, it's funny that you... It's kind of interesting. I mean that you like math, but you don't like science, or you don't get interested in science. It's kind of weird, if you ask me. You hate math unless it's Nioh and RPG. Okay, then you don't like math. Okay. You like min-maxing, you don't like math. Different concepts. What made you think about your username, by the way? Like Evolving Fetus? Because when you say that you're not interested in science, and you have a name like that, makes me wonder why. Thank you, Tony. You believe... Oh, okay. So you got the concept wrong. I see. That explains it. Can you give me the definition of evolution? Fetus? Don't answer. Anyone else, don't answer. Just fetus. Can you give me the definition of it? I would appreciate it if you do. Just tell me what you understand for when you're talking about evolution. What do you understand? What do you think the concept is? No, they just forget about fetuses. What you said is wrong, but forget about fetuses and try again. Don't think about evolution like in terms of Pokemon, because that's wrong. That's metamorphosis, not evolution. So, you know, another thing of Pokemon that I don't like. No, the issue is not that if you're smart or dumb or whatever. The issue is that you're not knowledgeable enough. That's different. You lack the knowledge, not the smarts. But I changed, but I didn't. Oh, come on. That's terrible timing on that. Petus, that's what I'm talking about. Evolution needs generations. You don't evolve. A person, an animal by itself doesn't evolve. You need generations. Parents to sons. That's one step of evolution. One person growing is not evolving. You get what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, the thing is... Okay. I'll get to... you know what? I'll discuss this after this run, okay? Because I want to focus on this next fight. That is gonna be pretty concerning. Pretty sure. But yeah, I get that. Not the feeling. What I'm getting from Fetus is that you have a lot of misconceptions about how things work or what things are when it comes to science, and that's, like you said before, due to your lack of interest, and you know, you didn't, you know, try to learn about this kind of stuff, so you were left with the misconceptions. You're sick. How you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, I did it earlier. But that was before before finishing the DNA percent. Well, it is never too late, Fetus. Ron is doing okay, I guess. Oh no, what am I gonna do with this? I cannot do mad spinner strats because this is just not gonna work. It will consume too much. Oh, come on. I wanted to do another side one. Went forward instead. No. Okay, I'm gonna redo it. That was such a bad start. You know, it's like, you know, when I saw your name, it's like, okay, that's wrong. But then I thought, oh, maybe it has another meaning. Maybe it's something else. But it seems not. Just what it is. Like, of course, in the context of when you say, oh yeah, evolving, whatever, like, you can say it in a different way, but not in like the when you're talking about the actual evolution kind of things. It's it would be wrong. Oh man, this is bad. Okay, nice. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, the big issue there was that I wasn't able to really do Mad Spinner because, yeah, near Endo. Yeah. You know, I think. What do you guys prefer, Drowy or? Yeah, because I don't really have time for a full run. Drowy or Hidden Words? You definitely sub 3? Yeah, I mean, if I really tried hard. But the thing is, like, for these runs, I never route anything. Like, maybe I think about, oh yeah, I should do this, or I should do that. But I don't really route anything, because it's just gonna be a one-off. There's no much point of actually routing it, if it's not something that I'm interested in actually optimizing. But yeah. Like, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I don't really plan them out. Just I just go and improvise. games and maybe think a bit about what I'm gonna do beforehand, but you know, I don't really test. For the most part, I don't test anything beforehand. Okay, that's bad. Fuck. Cancel the wrong thing. Gold something? No, like there are several games. One is Golf with Your Friends. You know, a golf game. Another one is Hidden Wars. Another one is Drawy. Could also play some Scribble.io. Could also play some Gartic Phone, for example. But the bad thing about the ones that are not Drawy or Hidden Words is that it might not be... Okay, the Sith, you have lag. Or delay, rather. But yeah, the bad thing about those is that it's depending on the players, like on the amount of players that can actually play. Obviously, all of them depend on the players, but let's just say that as long as there's like a couple of people playing in chat, Drawy and Hidden Words work either way. But, you know, now we have Ersec, left side, Evolving, Deceive, you know, have a few people. So there's more options. So what do you guys prefer? I mean, I could make a poll if you guys want, but yeah. It's Golf, Drawy, Hidden Words, Scribble.io, Gartic Phone. What I want? I'm fine with either. That's why I'm asking. Corpy's also here. Never played Hidden Words yourself? Oh. I guess we could play Hidden Words then. Man, sea agility is... Like, even... I wonder, like, if you play this perfectly and you don't die somehow, I wonder how much slower this would be, because... Man. You're... Everything is so bad. Oh yeah, let me check my sets and see if there's anything good. Tsuchigumo, for example. No, Tsuchigumo is light. Shogun? I mean, legendary Shogun? Have two. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's not worthwhile anyways. Yeah, except for... But the thing is, like, it stopped being double. Like, once I left the second region, pretty much, or maybe even before that, it stopped being like a double as slow, I would say. Or twice as slow, rather. Not double. Alright. This might be really bad. Nice. That worked. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, on Hidden Words, I used to do 5 seconds, but now I'm gonna do 10, honestly. I think 10 is maybe a bit more fair. Okay. Before I start typing things myself. That was a lot of banoni. Hopefully this won't be too much of a pain in the ass. The good thing is that I do have a lot of armor, so I can actually tank a little bit. Can you like fuck off? Thank you. No, come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Bullshit, man. Best soul core. Yeah, I kinda forgot to do this. I keep forgetting to do this, I need to remember. Depends. You mean like featherless? Or... I mean, the early game is pretty rough, that's for sure. But if you mean featherless, I have more info than if you mean like just regular 90%. For featherless, I would say the hardest thing overall is being able. I mean, it depends, because also like apart from doing featherless, I also don't use salt, which you would normally be able to use. I don't feel like it. But if you ignore that, the hardest thing I would say is like being able to have a response for everything. Yeah, that's the main reason why featherless is a thing. I was about to remove all my armor and completely invalidate the whole run. it wouldn't, like, I would just do it again, but I put the armor again, but it's just... Oh man. GG Fatidi. Okay, I'm gonna actually do the dojos real quick, and meanwhile I'll talk about things. Okay, so about evolution. Obviously, it's tied to genes. You know, it's no surprise there. But more specific, it's about mutations. And the fact that well, it's not only mutations, but it's like there's evolution whenever an individual, okay, or more manage to survive and produce a descendants. Okay. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? And in that sense, if there's no genetic change for whatever reason, maybe like it's like cloning kind of stuff, then there's no real evolution, right? Because nothing has changed. So there has to be change. It needs to be from either artificial or natural selection. Okay? Any questions? I'll feel free to ask questions. I'll answer to the best of my knowledge. Okay, you're leaving the Sith. See ya. When people have made different dog types, for example, dog breeds, is it evolution? Yes, artificial evolution. Like the crossbreeding and all that stuff. Yeah, that's basically like. Have you seen the progress of the breeds, the different breeds with the time? When you look at I don't know, like a pit bull, for example, right now. You go like 50 years back, they don't look alike. You can see a bit of resemblance, but they do look very different. They have evolved in the way that humanity wanted, or humanity has made it so. So it's why it's artificial. Like it's not like they survived in the wild, and you know it was just better this way because of the individuals who survive and pass on the next generation had better had better survivability rates because of their better genetics or whatever, or genetic mutations. It's nothing like that. It's just selective breeding and artificial evolution. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, features like in this sense, we are complete opposites. I am super interested in science. I keep watching stuff like very often, reading stuff as well. Like anytime that is like a relevant news in terms of like discoveries, be like astrophysics, biology, biotechnology, stuff like that. I mean, not always, because I don't always notice that there's something going on, but you know, if I see it, I check it out, and I keep checking, like maybe even watching videos about science. Like I'm not interested in like just calculating. Oh yeah, how. Sometimes I do some calculations, you know, just for the sake of boredom. But overall, I should stop recording, by the way, because this is just besides the run. See you, YouTube.